Happy Saturday, folks. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's get into the forecast for today. If we want to take a look at our weather headlines, we do have colder temperatures prevailing. From a couple days ago, we did have some of our coolest temperatures we've experienced this winter so far, and that's going to continue throughout the end of the weekend and into the early work week. Now, we also have a slow warm up once the work week starts, and when I say slow, I mean really slow, just gaining just a few degrees every single day. And we do have some unsettled weather hanging out over our northern states right now. That means just a little bit of some rain. Those cooler temperatures over those areas like the Gore and the Elkhad ranges could cause a little bit of some snowfall, just a few inches. And just overall, as those clouds move out, it could continue to stay unsettled. Now, our winter countdown is going to show us that we are just a few days away from winter. And with that, I want you folks to always be careful on your travel days. If you're headed over the mountains, if you're even headed north while that snow is happening, please be careful over those passes, on those higher elevation roads. That snow, that ice, and anything on those roads that could cause a roadside emergency, make sure you keep that roadside kit with you. I mean extra blankets, I mean extra clothes, water, and even some canned foods just in case you find yourself in a roadside emergency. Those vehicles might not be able to get to you in time. Now, that also means to avoid that, make sure you've got your snow tires and your chains on you as well. Now, our current high today is going to be 32 degrees on the high end instead of our typical 38, and on the low end, we're looking at 11 degrees instead of our typical 17. Now, our record low is -6, folks, so I know we're on the cooler side of things, but we're still rocking just at that freezing point, which also means that residual moisture, like I've been saying, on those roads could cause some ice, and I want you folks to always be safe out there when you're driving. Now, if we're taking a look at our short-term forecast, we've got below average temperatures prevailing mostly over Colorado, Utah, and even Wyoming, up further north up to Canada as well. But as this low pressure system moves on out, we're going to have a ridge move on in and bring us some warmer temperatures. Now, this storm system is finally moving out of the United States, and we're going to get some more dry temperatures all over the United States with those below average temperatures. Now, our extended forecast, folks, is going to show us that tomorrow we're going to get down into that 10-degree range, barely getting at that freezing point, and throughout the beginning of the work week all the way through Friday, we're going to have that slow rise in temperatures, basically 2 to 4 degrees every single day, and stick around in those teens at least until Thursday, when on Friday we are going to rise up to above that freezing point almost just in time for Christmas weekend. We're going to have those warmer temperatures, but it doesn't look like we are going to have a chance for a white Christmas here on the western slope. But until then, make sure you bundle on up, and if you have a chance, get up to the slopes during your possible time off this week, because those warmer temperatures above that 30 range could give us some nice skiing weather. Stay warm, western slope.